Evening all, welcome along to round 6, I think we're on now, of the iRacing Grand Prix Legends series, and welcome to Scotland. It's nice to be home. Yeah, last week, we were obviously in the Netherlands at Zandvoort, and today we are in sunny Scotland. It's actually sunny at the moment, I can vouch for that. It's roasting in here. And yeah, sunny at Knockhill as well, in the sim as well. So, hello if you're joining us for the first time. If you're returning, welcome back. So, let's have a look at the circuit first, shall we? So Knockhill in Scotland. I don't even need to pinpoint this because I know where. Here's beautiful Scotland here. Here's Glasgow, Edinburgh, the two main cities that those of you who are not from Scotland have probably heard of. Aberdeen, I come from up here on the northeast coast. I live down here in the southwest coast. So just north of Edinburgh, we have the Forth Bridges, which very famous bridges, of course. And then just up from that, a little tiny Kelty, and to the west of Kelty, we have Knockhill Racing Circuit, located in Scottish terms, the middle of nowhere. It's great. It's a bit of a trek to get there sometimes. Typical experience of Knockhill is that it's sunny on the drive all the way through, and as soon as you turn off heading up into the hills, the clouds start to come down, and by the time you get to Knockhill, it's either a thunderstorm or snowing. So, but thankfully, we don't have to worry about that tonight. Hi, Dad. Nice to see you along again, and yeah, hopefully we can put in a good show. Yeah, so Knockhill, it's deceivingly simple looking at the layout from above. You've got your start finish straight up here, Duffus Step, quick left at Leslie's, tight right hander at McIntyre's. We kink through Butchers up through the chicane, it's called a chicane, but you take so much curve that it's not really a chicane, it's more of a right hander to be honest. Over the blind crest of the chicane, then up the hill towards Clark's, and then run down the railway straight to the hairpin at the end and up again. From above it looks simple, you won't really get a massive idea of the elevation change on the map here in Google, but if I lie it flat, you maybe can. So the hill's you're kind of on the hillside here at the start, and then you plunge down the hill to, I think Butchers is probably about the lowest point, and then back up through the chicane, and then again back the way around. Interesting fact, it's called the Railway Straight because the circuit originally was composed of, flip it around the right way, farm tracks and a railway line. And if you kind of zoom out a little bit, you can see, zoom out a little bit more. You can see a line here. You can see that on the map. It kind of curls round here, up through here, round. It would continue round Knockhill itself, which is here, and on this way. And that line is actually the old railway line. Hence why this is called the Railway Straight, because that used to be a railway line. It's quite cool if you stand in the barriers here at Knockhill and look out the back. You can see this old bridge in the old railway line in a gutter. It's in a valley, sorry, that goes under the bridge. It's quite cool. I thought it was quite cool anyway to think that we're racing around the line where maybe a couple of hundred years ago a steam train was thundering down that same straight. So anyway, there we go. That's Knockhill, where I've spent many days, Dad and I. Spent many days. Thankfully, Dad, just now we don't need to set up the awning or find a hotel or go to the B&B or a hotel for the night or pack the awning away afterwards again. So yeah, this is much more relaxing than actually being in Knockhill. Although the circuit itself in the Lotus 49, as we'll see, is mad. The best way to describe it is that you have too much power all the time. So I think if you watch my intro video to the Lotus 49, you would I think I described it as it's the same weight as the Formula Ford that I used to race around Knockhill, but it's got the same power as the BMW M3 that I have driving the road. So 400 brake horsepower, which is 4 times as much as the Formula Ford, and a car that's the same weight. Tyres that are bigger, so they maybe have a little bit more grip, but they're stone cold for for about 3 or 4 laps. Anyway, it's a challenge. So let's pop over to let's get rid of that. The sim, here we go. So I'll take you around a quick lap. It doesn't last for very long, so keep up. Yeah, I think in the Formula Ford we were doing low 54s, high 53s. I think the lap record's a 53.7 or so. Fastest I ever got was a 53.8, but it won't go there. And yeah, in this I'm currently doing mid to low 46s. So yeah, significantly faster on the straights. They don't last very long. Anyway, let's jump in for click on that one, click on that one, and so heading into the hairpin here. keep it stuck to the inside because there's more grip on the inside, and get on the power. Again, you're just trying to get on the power without spinning the wheels. That's the main thing here. Up the straight, up through the gears, up in the top gear as you come over. The car goes light. Now, go to the left-hand side, brake, down a couple of gears for Duffus. Do lots of curb on the inside. Don't let the car drift too far left. Cut the track on the Leslie's. Then down another gear. Nice tight line in back end tyres again. This is all about getting power on, but the back end is loose constantly. This is a blind crest up as you can. Cut that one, cut that one. And then head up to Clark's. Up a gear, back down a gear. Turn in again, a bit of understeer on the way in, but then over the rise, the back comes round on you, it goes light, you're trying to get the power on. This railway straight is not a straight at all in a Lotus 49, it constantly wants to kick the back out. Get the car to the left, back in the brakes again, down to second gear, I take it in, hug the apex again, nice early on the throttle, and out. And there we go, 46 seconds worth of absolute madness. 46.3 seconds of absolute madness in this case. So let's hit to the live camera again. Can't still be in the pit lane, can I? Not actually there. So yeah, we've got, what have we got? We've got 9 registered. How many for time? 23 minutes past. So we've got 9 registered for the race, so we're going to get a race, which is good. Let's just go for the scenic view and have a look around Knockhill. So yeah, it's quite surreal racing here in the sim. I have so many years and racing there in real life. I should say, actually, you'll notice, in honour of Knockhill, I'm wearing a retro racing top. I believe this is a 2018 vintage from our time in Formula Ford at Knockhill. And look, people have come to see us. Wonderful. They're not very animated compared to the usual crowd at Knockhill. Mind you, the usual crowd at Knockhill are probably wrapped up in jackets and umbrellas and things, so at least they're in shorts and t-shirt, which again is an unusual sight. Right, how are we doing? Yeah, so we've got about 3/10 at the moment over the next driver, which is promising. Again, not sure who else is going to come along. It's probably just going to be a matter of not throwing it off in the race, to be honest. Especially at the start. It takes about 3 or 4 laps of the tyres to start giving you some grip and some heat. And until that happens, it's very it's a nervy place to be. So let's get some gloves and things on. And what have I got? I've got the quali setup on at the moment. Quali setup, I say quali setup, I haven't had, because we were away at the weekend there, for Easter weekend, I've not really had time to, pardon me, work too much on the setup. So the quali setup is basically the race setup with the fuel taken out. Yeah, there's so many things. I've not really played with the diff as well. The differential in this car, as I think I said last week, is so powerful. Hey Paul, you can see yourself. Hey man, where do you usually stand? I'll keep an eye out for you and wave as I go past. Yeah, what was I saying? The diff's so powerful. I've not really had a chance to play with it much. Generally, I've just tried to stop the car from trying to kill me. That's my main aim in the setup so far. So, right, what are we doing for time? 5 minutes. I will go for a little bed-in run on the quality of the setup just to see how it feels, and I'll stick you guys on my onboard so you can join me. Oh, we've not got a circuit map. Oh, there we do. We do have a circuit map. Good stuff. I was getting worried there. Right, power on, ignition. Let's go and try. See how things feel before the official sessions start. Nobody coming?
The pit exit's clear. Okay, Jordan, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
You'll see on the onboard, on the pedal cam, just how tentative through that whole twitchy bit, that twisty section you have to be here as well. Until you're sure the car's going to grip, you just can't give it full beans because it will swap ends. Here as well. If you give it full beans, you just end up doing donuts, which is not the fastest way out of the hairpin.
Sector 1 time is good.
You can't drive through the bollards there, which is a bit disconcerting. And you You wouldn't do that in real life, obviously, but iRacing lets you do it. Oh, somebody's had a moment. You can also cut the chicane a lot harder
Sector 2.
than you can in real life. You just can't. Softer suspension maybe in the car helps. And some sim stuff.
Last lap was at 47.0.
But yeah, if you cut the chicane as much as I'm cutting it here in real life, it would rip the bottom out of the car. .46.4 in quality trim.
Sector 3 times okay.
It's not too bad, could be a bit neater maybe. You get 2 laps in qualifying, that's why I stopped after 2 laps. Come on then, let me out the car. Yeah, I think the problem in qualifying is that the tyres don't heat up much at all. So in fact, let's have a quick check of the temperatures. 146, 148 Pascal, I mean I could maybe go up. Don't really have time to test anything else, but maybe for the broadcast race on Sunday I'll try going a bit harder with pressures and the quality trim to try and heat them up a bit quicker, because yeah, you just struggle with cold tyres. As I say, in race trim it's... Sorry, I'm speaking to the camera, you're not even there. In race trim it's it takes about 3 or 4 laps for the pressure to come in. You'll be at the hairpin, Paul, good stuff. Touring car line through. I think that's why you're allowed to do it, because obviously in the track limits and thing in iRacing they have to cater for every car. So presumably, yeah, the track's probably geared towards the touring cars and things, and that is the line they take, whether it's, you know, legal or not, I don't know. But so yeah, that's why you can do it in iRacing, and not rip the bottom off the car, which you would do in real life. So that's partially accounting for the fact that we're 7 or 8 seconds quicker than we would be in real life. So, time. 29 minutes past. So, again, anyone who's new tuning in, we get, once we go at 1/2 we join the official sessions, and then we get like 2 minutes of practice, which around Knockhill is actually enough time to probably do a couple of laps. And then we go into qualifying. So in qualifying, you're on your own in the circuit, nobody else with you, and you get 2 timed laps. Just go as fast as you can. Any cuts or any off tracks, obviously you'll lose your lap time, so you've got to be quite neat. And then after that we're into the race. 43 laps the race tonight, which is a lot of laps, simply because it's short circuit. I mean, what did we race at Knockhill? 12. I think for like the endurance type races that we did, the longer races, we sometimes did like 20 laps or something, did we? There we go, race begin. So yeah, 41 is a lot longer than I'm used to racing around Knockhill for. And again, you'll know if you watch the setup videos that the force I've got coming through the steering wheel, especially going through the chicane, it does punish your hands somewhat. So it's going to be a sore one tonight, I think. Sore but not expensive, the beauty of sim racing. Here we go then, let's jump on and let's see if it's going to give me my setup first. No, I don't put it technical to Knockhill, give me my race setup. Where are we? 3 lap quality, go. Right, let's head on board and do look at the entries first. Driver number 3, so not the highest I rating, but not a huge race tonight either. There's only, what, 8 of us? 9 of us? Yeah, 9 of us. Let's go then, see how this feels. Bad start.
Pit exit is clear, push now. temperature's falling. It's now 28 Celsius.
Things feel relatively similar to how we did in practice, so. It's not unexpected, which is good. Whew. You change up before the rise here. If you leave it to the rise, wheels just spin up like you wouldn't believe. Oh! Nah, you don't want to take that sausage car. Bounces the car a bit too much. There's like a perfect line, just like real life, there's a perfect line through that chicane. And if you nail it, you carry so much more speed up the straight after it. If you don't, you lose maybe a tenth and a half.
Your quickest overall.
Checkered flag. Yeah, the car feels okay. Well, I mean, okay around here.
That's the end of the session,
mental,
P1.
It doesn't feel different to what I'm used to, which is good. So, qualifying. 8-minute session. Got the quality set up. Let's just go and see what we do. I'll probably not speak too much during this, as I try not to throw it in the wall. Let's do it.
Exit is clear. Don't cross the line. Alright, Jordan, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
See, the sun's gone behind a cloud. A bit dark. Ah.
Position. That was a 46.7.
Bit messy there. Ah. 461. I'm happy with that for a qualifying effort. That's actually very good for a quality effort. I think if I was a bit neater out of Clark's, might have snuck in a 46.0. But whoa, that's quite good. Happy. Let's get the gloves off and give myself some fresh air. Stick it back on the chat mode. Right, how are we doing? I mean, yeah, based on what we saw in practice, that should be pretty good. Yeah, 47.2 is the next quickest at the moment. Again, really, this is just At least tonight's a bit of a practice for Saturday, because obviously, as you know, that's the main event. But I'm especially going to be interested in traffic around here. It's pretty close, actually, to be fair. Behind me, 47.2 to 47.6 covers the top 2 to 7. Looks like we're going to be starting quali soon. I think everyone looks like they're done. Starting quali? We've done quali. Starting the race. 2 seconds while I pop you on hold and I get the race set up on. Yeah, Paul, it's mega fun. It's mega fun, but it's so difficult. 2 secs, back in 2 secs, guys. Right, we're here again. 13 seconds, 10 seconds till we go to grid. That's good. iRacing have introduced that, I think, a couple of updates ago, that we don't just have to wait the whole 8 minutes, especially in a circuit like this. Right, practice not stalling, getting a good run off the grid, not throwing it off on cold tyres.
That's the end of the session. You're on pole. Well done.
Thanks, Dad. It could have been neater, I think, but yeah, I'm impressed with this 46.1 for quali. I've never done that in a quali trim before. Usually that's making a race pace. Right, let's go to the grid, shall we? Get you on onboard mode. Start the engine. Wait for everyone to join. Once everyone's gridded up, slides out and away we go. Laps. This is a view I quite like, actually. Pole position at Knockhill. Been here, lucky enough to be here a few times. There we go.
The track temp is 28 Celsius. That's pole. Okay, Jordan. Stay calm. Focus. Let's go.
Oh, the tyres are cold.
Nice start, mate. Well done.
Understeer. It brakes so early at the hairpin in the first lap. With the cold tyres. Ah!
You're in the lead.
Starting to get better, but still very slidey. A lot of black marks going straight on there. 4.76. Ah, nah, that's not the gear. Feck. Foot's stuck in the clutch.
Quick warning, keep it tidy please Jordan.
Can't do that tomorrow, on Saturday.
4.3.
Get back into a rhythm now.
Olsen behind is increasing. It's now 6.5. You've just done a 46.5.
Some traffic.
Your lap time was at 46.4.
On your right. Clear right.
Thank you. Simone.
You've just done a 46.4.
Oh, that was good.
time was at 46.5. Sector 1's quick. Alright Jordan, that's good consistency, keep it up.
Car's actually feeling pretty good at the moment. We're 11 laps in.
Olsen behind is now 10 seconds. Done a 46.5. Right now.
Ah, that was a bit wild.
Just done a 46.4.
I'm always keen to get off the curb before the green bit starts there. Simply because we're told in real life that if you touch it,
that lap was at 46.5.
you're out with track limits. I don't think the game punishes you for it, but...
The gap to Olsen behind is increasing. It's now 14 seconds.
I don't know if it comes across in the stream, but I am sweating. This is blooming hard work.
We're setting the pace. That lap was at 46.5.
tailspin that time.
Lap times are pretty consistent. Your lap time was 46.4. Sector 3 time is fast.
Seem to be consistent. I did do a 46.1 earlier. So I'm not consistent at my fastest. Thank you, Jerry Lee.
The quickest at the moment, that was 46.2.
Ah! That's what happens
Left
when you
side, clear left.
brake early, so you don't want to hit the guy. And you're offline.
Gap to Olsen behind is increasing. It's now 18 seconds.
Oh, I need a sweatband for this place.
That was 47.4.
Car does sit down nicely off of that curve, which it wasn't doing last night in practice. Reminds me of the Formula Ford actually.
That lap time was 46.5. Halfway home, your fuel is fine. We're currently setting the pace. That lap was at 46.3.
Funny that the more the car is on bits of tarmac that used to the Formula Ford being on, the more comfortable I feel.
We're setting the pace.
equaliser.
We're currently setting the pace. That lap time was 46.3. Right now, your last lap time was 46.4.
Ah. That bump down there doesn't damage the car any. It's a little quirk in the sim. It would take a certain line through Duffus. The car kind of bounces up in the air. But I can confirm from practice that it doesn't actually damage anything, so it does slow you down.
Last lap was at 46.6. Sector 3 is a tenth off the pace. Okay, Jordan, lap times are pretty consistent.
Get the gear.
At the moment, you've just done a 46.4.
Oh my god, I'm so sweaty. Thank god you can't see my face.
Your last lap time was at 46.2.
Ah! Fall asleep for half a second and that happens. Whew. That woke me up.
We're quickest right now. That was at 46.3. Setting the pace.
Deep in the brakes there.
Setting the pace. That lap was at 46.4.
Coming through Clark's there, I get exactly the same thump on the steering wheel as I did in the Ford, the Formula Ford. When you come off the curb, you just get a bump. And it's exactly the same in this as it was in real life.
Time was 46.5.
Same through there. And I could brake a bit deeper into the hairpin. Maybe the fuel's down a bit.
That's good consistency, keep it up.
that was much better. If you don't load the front up enough and they're braking once you turn in.
That's the fastest lap.
You don't get the grip at the front that you need.
On your left, clear left.
Oh! We're up 41 finally. Hit the microphone.
Come on, Jordan. 2 laps left. You're P1. That lap was a 46.4.
Just trying to get a wee bit. I don't know, it feels like understeer on exit, but I think it's just the it's not that bad. Still doing 46.2s.
1 more lap to go. Stay focused.
Yeah, that was better. It's just my driving, obviously. It's giving me a bit of understeer. Oh, a bit deep in the last lap. Woohoo! Hi, Dad.
Well done, Jordan. Great win. You deserved that today.
Oh, my hand and left hand and left shoulder are dead. Wave to the crowd. Oh, this feels familiar. Great stuff. Oh. Right, let's park up. Don't have to go back to the pits. Switch it off. See what fuel's left. 2.6 litres, so I'm pretty much on the right level of fuel. I don't think you can take much more than that out. Oh! How will we, where's my mouse, where's my mouse? Will we go back to chat mode and you can look how sweaty I am? Get these gloves off me. Well, that was good. Car was pretty consistent. Let's have a quick look at lap times. Which is the main aim for tonight. I've never done a race distance yet in the car, so what a lot of laps. So yeah, my pace during the race seemed to be 46.4, didn't it? There's a 1 there, 3s, 5s, 4s, a couple of 1s, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 3, 4, 4, 2s. Towards the end I was getting slightly quicker, but I didn't seem to go off. If anything, I was getting quicker, so... yeah! Thanks for sticking with me through that. It's a long race. I'm feeling it in my hand, definitely. And let's have a quick look at the tyre temperatures. So we've got 147, 146, 147, 152. So they're all pretty balanced apart from the back left, which is always hot here in this car with a load. Wear wise, there's a bit more wear on the rear, so I shouldn't have been getting understeer. I was maybe getting oversteer in the way, and that was pushing me to understeer. I'll have a think about that, see if we can even that up for Saturday. A couple of things to think about with setup, but overall it's pretty consistent, pretty balanced, so thanks Dad. Yeah, another one at Knockhill. Good to be back. Got the podium now. Yeah, that's a shame we don't get to go at the podium. Actually, just bear with me a couple of seconds, I'll see if I can get to the podium. Pause. Back a lap. See if we can go, if we go to, what will I pick? Just kinda, no, chopper? Yeah, there we go, chopper. Hit this. Let's have a wander around. No, that's not doing anything. Chopper's a bad one to pick. Just go for rear chase. Static. Let's see, where are we? So let's get a bit of height. Look up a bit. And have a swing down into the pits. This way. Where are we? Oh, we're at the back of the garage just now. Oh, there we go. There's the podium. I see it. I see it. I see it. Just need to get. Probably an easier way of doing this, but I'm. All these trucks. We never did a truck like that. Where's our caravan? Yeah, that way. A bit closer. Yeah, somebody can get in touch with me and let me know an easier way to control the camera than this, but this is the only way I know. There we go. They've actually, even though you can't, this is awesome. The fact that you can't even see this when you're on track, obviously. But iRacing have modelled the podium, which is brilliant. I mean, you never see that on track. You can't even drive in the pit lane. There's the SMRC thing. Would you Bob? Yeah. Thank you, iRacing, for modelling the podium. And we get to stand in the top step. Great. So let's have a, I don't know, anyone have a look at the replays? Back to, I wonder what was my start like? It was pretty good. It felt pretty good. Oh, of course, I can't see a damn thing. What was I? Go to TV camera. Where are we? Here we go. Get rid of that thing. So let's have a listen. Yeah, I've got the same start as that John Olsen. I think I've got the same kind of start as him, which is pretty decent. And then from there it was just a matter of, oh, somebody's away off first corner. I've seen that plenty of times. The car's just so slippery the first few laps, and I made a few errors as well that I'll have to not do tomorrow night. Alright, Saturday night, sorry. What are the guys saying in the chat? Difficult to pass here unless I makes a mistake yet. So thanks to everyone. Oh, yeah, it's super difficult to pass when anyone makes a mistake. I want to have a look at the start again. No, is it not me? I want to have a look at John. Let's go on board with him. See how he starts. Right, have a listen. Yeah, now that. So that's the anti-stall clutch. I think, I'm pretty sure, because I've tried it and that's what it sounds like. Because you've got no revs and then you just let your foot off the brake and the car deals with the wheel spin and the revs. So that was his start. I think I'm pulling away. Let's go back. Go on board with me. Yeah, I think I need to let the revs die quicker so that I can start building the revs up a bit more. But yeah, I mean, oops. So if we go back to John again. So I'm at his windshield, but yeah, I'm pulling away. So I got a bit. So that is a better start than the anti-stall, which is good. So I've hopefully stopped messing up my starts, which is good. Oh, anyway, yeah. Anything else we're gonna do tonight? I don't know. We've kind of done everything. Thanks if you sat with me through the whole race. It was a long one. Felt long anyway. Hope you enjoyed it. I did. It was good. The car was consistent. So anyway, if you enjoyed that, join us every week. If you enjoy watching this, the TV angle in these crazy cars, then join the Global Sim Racing Network. Global Sim Racing channel? Global Sim Racing channel. On Saturday, you'll get links to it on our social medias as well. Because the broadcast race is on Saturday afternoon. This week it might clash with the F1 feature race, so don't worry. If you want to watch the F1, you can record the F1 and watch this. The racing will be better anyway. And yeah, we'll go for it again at Knockhill in the broadcast race and see how we get on. Great race. Right, thanks for tuning in, folks. I'm going to head off and shower, and we'll see you all. Hopefully see you on Saturday. If you're on Saturday, cheer me on in the comments. If not, I'll maybe see you next week. I think next week we're off to Germany. I think it's Hockenheim. I know that once we're in Germany, we stay in Germany for 2 weeks because the second week is the Nordschleife, which will be, yeah, I'm not even thinking about that. Anyway, yeah, see you next week. Thanks for tuning in, folks, and remember to leave a like if you enjoyed it. Have a good one.